BJ Mafia, what's poppin'? So Jaguar fans, what a 48 hours it has been. Monday morning, we get news that Jaguars wide receiver and kick return specialist and the guy who all my homies love, Jamal Agnew, is gonna be representing the Jacksonville Jaguars in this year's Pro Bowl, and that was amazing news. I made a video yesterday talking about it, how ecstatic I was for Jamal Agnew, my favorite Jaguar, and how ecstatic I was the fact that we actually have someone on the team representing the team. But then I also talked about how the fact is our quarterback, William Trevor Lawrence, did not make this year's Pro Bowl. I wake up this morning and William Trevor Lawrence, AKA Mr. Sunshine, the prince that was promised, gets named to this year's Pro Bowl, and he's gonna be replacing Patrick Mahomes, who will be playing in this year's Super Bowl. Before I actually talk about Trevor Lawrence, I have a special guest for you guys to meet. Now, if you guys don't already follow me on Twitter, which you should be following me on Twitter because the Twitter handle is literally right here on every single one of my videos. I already posted it, but I'm gonna talk about it here again today. I'd like you guys to welcome my new kitten into my life. His name is Agnew. He's a little orange male tabby. He's 7 months old, and let's just give him a nice warm welcome to my life. He's a part of BJ Mafia now, and you know what? All my homies, we love Agnew. All right, Agnew, come on. Let's go lie down now, buddy. Don't be like messing around too much, okay? You're making too much noise, so just chill out, okay? I'm recording a video. Okay, so now I actually do want to talk about Trevor Lawrence because it has been a hell of a ride for Trevor Lawrence in his sophomore campaign. Former #1 overall pick back in 2021. Weeks 1 through 8 were a little bit of a roller coaster of emotions for a lot of Jaguar fans, a lot of people in the NFL community, and also Trevor Lawrence himself. There was a lot of times where his play was just inconsistent and sporadic. Trevor Lawrence's highs were extremely high and his lows were not doing very good. We saw really bad performances like we saw versus the Denver Broncos, okay performances versus the Washington Commanders, and then just performances versus the Philadelphia Eagles, where he turned the ball over like 4 times, just fumbling the ball. Then we see really high performances like we saw versus the Indianapolis Colts, the Los Angeles Chargers, and so on and so forth. So weeks 1 through 8, I think we're a bit of a growing process and a growing period for Trevor Lawrence because he's in a new system. He's in his sophomore campaign under a new head coach, new offensive coordinator, and a lot of new pieces on the offense with guys like Evan Ingram, Travis Etienne coming back, Christian Kirk, Zay Jones, the whole 9. Trevor Lawrence took some time to get used to the system around him. Then we see the coming out party, really, I think, versus the Las Vegas Raiders. I think that's, to me, where we all saw officially, because I knew it was always there, but we saw him finally have that coming out party. The Jags were trailing 17-0 early in that game to the Las Vegas Raiders, and the Jaguars find a way to come back in that game. And then there was plenty of other performances in the back half of the season where the Jaguars, who were 2-6, and the Jags were also 3-7 at one point, continued to dominate and make that late playoff push, and Trevor Lawrence was the big catalyst as to why the Jaguars were having so much success. We saw other great performances like beating the Titans at Nissan Stadium. That felt like a great monkey to get off our shoulder. We saw him come back victories in a 2-point game-winning conversion versus the Baltimore Ravens to Zay Jones. Other great games like the Dallas Cowboys game, so on and so forth. Like, Trevor Lawrence was the biggest catalyst as to why the Jaguars were having so much success. We had consistent quarterback play, and we were having a guy play at a Pro Bowl level. And now I think it's officially official that Trevor Lawrence is a top 5 quarterback in the NFL. I don't think that there's any room for debate anymore with it. And Trevor Lawrence has really ascended himself into that upper echelon elite tier of quarterbacks. And I just gotta say that I am so proud of what Trevor Lawrence has done this season, the amount of growth that he has shown and displayed on and off the field. And something else that I'm extremely proud of with Trevor Lawrence is really his leadership qualities and his skills, because whether it's a quarterback who's obviously always gonna be looked at to be a leader in the locker room on and off the field, or another player who might be a star key player, something that you can't quantify is their leadership qualities, and that's something Trevor Lawrence consistently possesses from the moment he walked through the doors in Jacksonville back in 2021 till now, with all of the drama and adversity that was unrightfully placed onto his shoulders last year with what was going on, and then how he handled all of the adversity and all of the criticism that he got, and even through this season with a lot of lackluster play that he displayed at times. There was a lot of criticism heading his way, and Trevor Lawrence took always full responsibility and accountability for his actions or lack thereof. And Trevor Lawrence, that's just something that I think goes without saying, but it's something that I felt the need to say because we truly have a quarterback that is an elite talent. We have a guy that everyone believes in. He's shown it and he's displayed it. And obviously we also had that 27-point comeback victory versus the Chargers. How could I forget to mention that? And also we have the leadership qualities in him. That's something that you can't teach. That's something that other young quarterbacks in the NFL, maybe in his draft class, don't have. And Trevor Lawrence is just, he's just that guy, and I'm just so proud to call him my quarterback. But Jaguar fans, let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. How did you guys find out that Trevor Lawrence was going to the Pro Bowl? Maybe it was my video. Maybe you guys saw it on social media somewhere. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below, because I'm excited that two of my favorite Jaguars, my two favorite players on the team, both made it, Trevor Lawrence and my guy Jamal Agnew. Because look, man, I love Jamal Agnew. Me and all my homies, we love Jamal Agnew, and I'm just really excited to watch the Pro Bowl for once, even though it's not gonna be like tackle football, and even then it barely was. I think it's like a flag football tournament this year that's basically going on out in Las Vegas, and just extremely excited to watch two of our guys in the Pro Bowl this year, man. And like I said, just let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. And if you guys haven't already, make sure you guys go and drop me a thumbs up. It takes 1 second and it helps me in the channel out tremendously. And make sure you guys hit that subscribe bell to stay tuned for more NBA and Jaguars content that I do here on YouTube. And make sure you guys go follow me on my socials. I have an Instagram, a TikTok, and obviously my Twitter handle right here down below. It is all under the same handle, @TheBrettJames1. So make sure you guys go follow me for all of my sports content on there. But thanks again for sticking around throughout the whole video. Brett James, aka BJ. I'm out, y'all. Go Jags, baby. Peace.